back to my channel Kiki. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone are good. Today I'm going to bring you comparison between two phones having similar processor but in a different price range from the same brand. I'm talking about the Honor X7 and the Honor X8. The both devices are here. I will give you a brief comparison as there is a 250 real difference between the two, but it has the same processor. So let's get started. If you go by the design aspect, I would say that the X7 looks much more premium than the X8 when it comes to design. As you can see that this huge camera bumps is making a lot of difference and it looks more neatly organized and something different. So I would prefer when it comes to design is the X7, whereas the X8 is looks more as a state design. If you see the form factor, this have a curved finish. It's both a plastic body with plastic frame, and this have the square type design like the iPhone and all. Okay guys, when it comes to the display, both the devices are of approximately 6.7. This Honor X8 is 6.7 inch and this is a 6.74 inch, a slightly taller phone, and it has a body ratio of 20:9 aspect ratio. So if you see even the device, it's a tad little longer. So the X7 is having a little bigger display. But then the difference comes when it comes to the notch. The X8 comes with the punch hole display and the X7 comes with the dewdrop display. So this is a more modern looking display when it comes to look. Even if you see the screen to body ratio, on the X8 you will see that the bezels are very thin, only a slight thickness on the rear, on the bottom part. If you come to the X7, it's a slightly thicker with a little thick chin. This is the main difference, and this is a 20:9 body 20:9 aspect ratios. Both the displays are of IPS LCD display with a 90 Hz refresh rate. So this is the major difference in the display. When it comes to the processor, both are powered with a Snapdragon 680 processor based on 6nm technology, whereas the X7 comes with the 4 GB of RAM, 128 GB storage. The X8 is equipped with a 6 GB and a 128 GB storage. But when it comes to storage, if you open the SIM tray, you will see that this is a dual SIM, but it has a micro SD card slot support in case it's a hybrid solution. Whereas on the X8, it's only a dual SIM, so you have no expansion for memory. When it comes to performance also, I did an Antutu benchmark for both the phones, and going by the score, as you can see, there is a slight difference when it comes to performance. This is the Honor X7. It has got a score of 2,49,231, whereas the X8 is a slightly better processing. It's 2,75,000 is the score on the Antutu benchmark. In day-to-day use, to be honest, I did not feel much of a difference when it comes to performance. Both the devices performed flawlessly. There was no lag or such, and both run on Android 11 based on Magic OS. It's the Magic 4.2. Now let's come to the camera part. If you see that both the camera are a quad camera setup, But a major highlight difference, the X7 comes with a 48 megapixel camera sensor as a primary. The other sensors are 5 megapixel ultra wide with 2 megapixel depth and 2 megapixel macro. When it comes to the selfie camera, the device, it's a 8 megapixel selfie shooter. When it comes to the Honor X8, the primary is a 64 megapixel sensor, whereas the other three sensors are same like the X7, the 5 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth. But when it comes to the selfie part, this is a 16 megapixel selfie shooter. In camera department, I have done some testings on the device. What I did find is the X8 is performing much better when it comes even to the color reproduction, when it comes to even the selfie cameras. It is producing a much better picture quality. So if camera is a priority for you in a limited budget, I would say skip the X7, go for the X8 when it comes to the camera. So I will be posting both the camera samples on the screen for you to judge. If you just check the samples of both the phones in the selfie camera, as you can see, the color are more accurate in the X8, whereas the X7, the colors are like washed out. Even if you see check the other images too. So I will be posting more samples for the same. If you see the comparison between both the pics in X7 and X8. If you see the selfie camera, you can see that X8 is more natural color, whereas X7 pics are all washed out. In the outdoor pic, you can see that X8 are more natural color, whereas the X7 have a huge yellow tint in the image quality. Okay guys, so here we come into the end of the comparison between the X7 and the X8. So my pick, if you are tight on a budget and if camera is not a priority for you, I would suggest you to go for the X7, as it has a better battery, a 20:9 aspect ratio display. Even though it's a dewdrop display, but that can be ignored for the price given on the phone. But camera is a very weak point in this device. So if camera is a priority, I would say stay away from this device. Another advantage compared to the X8, it has a 5000 milliamp battery. So you have 1000 milliamp battery, more power than the X8. So it will give you a longer battery life. So this is my verdict on this phone. In terms of X8 and X8 also, it's a decent device. It is lightweight. It's only 177 gram compared to almost 200 gram for the X7. When it comes to the display, it has a beautiful display. In terms of design, it's a punch hole display with minimum bezel. Only some bezels you can see only on the chin, and it's both the phones, the display is of IPS LCD, so there's no difference between that. It's both are 90 Hz refresh rate, but this looks more premium for the price given, because if you see any other brands, they are charging you more for the similar display. Even though the specifications are different, that is another subject to discuss. But if you want a stylish device, you can go for this. Camera is good compared to the X7. It produces more natural image. As I have showed in the comparison, the X7 photos are all washed out, the colors. Maybe I am not sure, but maybe a software update may help to improve the camera in the future. So that will depend on the company when they will release the software update for the same. And even as the difference is 250 real, for a person of budget consciousness will find it a huge amount whether to spend. So think wisely before you purchase what's your requirement, and then go ahead and purchase the device. So guys, thank you for watching my videos, and don't forget to hit the like button, share my video, subscribe to my channel, and in case if you haven't participated in the Honor X7 giveaway, do participate it. Still the competition is running. I have set a target of 1000 subscribers, and then I will do the giveaway for this, and inshallah there will be more giveaway in the future. So hook into my channel and do subscribe it, and do follow me on my media social platforms. All the links are in the description. So guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Allah Hafiz.